Hello, yes, I'm Ben, I'm 37. I'm one of RGP's people. What I do is quite a lot of stuff, really. I've been a massive gamer since I was a kid. I'm more, to be honest, into computer games, the Amiga, the ST, well, not the ST, well, yeah, 64, that kind of stuff. Massive Elite fan. If any of you out there know David Braben's 1984 classic, I love it. I'm very excited for the Elite Dangerous beta that starts in just under 2 weeks. But anyway, I have a deep love for these games, like James and Andy and everyone else. And I'm just done my first show. I did play Blackpool, which was a lot of fun. And I will be doing a couple more shows in the near future. My love of gaming is such that I don't know if you get the joke. You can see my t-shirt, it says barrel roll. If only all life's problems could be solved with such happy memories as a kid. Whenever we're on holiday, it was always the first thing I looked for on a campsite. 1, is there an arcade? And 2, what's in it? I have memories of, well, a lot of fond memories of a campsite in the west, in the southwest. For once, my memory fails me if it was Devon or Cornwall. I think this one was Cornwall, and they had a Robocop cabinet, an upright Robocop. If there's any other variant, I don't know. And I can remember be walking through the campsite, and all you'd hear is the Robocop in a trap mode. So you could be even in the swimming pool and you'd hear, drop it, boop, 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 boop. And it's like, oh, Robocop machine's on then. Certainly a place we went to in... Now this could have been Devon. This place we went to in Devon. And they had an amazing arcade. It was tiny, and it was smaller than the layer is, than the unit, than this is. And they had Gyrus. I was about 15, and I spent every night of this holiday playing Gyrus. Absolutely love it. I can remember my younger brother giggling when he would say things like 2 warps to Uranus, because he was 13, 12, 13, well 12. What else did that have? Oh, that had a stand-up outrun in as well. There was a stand-up outrun. And Pac-Land. For all my gaming experience, I think that was one of the only times I actually got my hands on the Pac-Land cabinet. I had always played it on C64 and the Amiga. I think it was one of it's like Pac-Mania. I don't ever remember seeing a Pac-Mania cabinet. Again, just something I had in the home systems. Enough boring chatter. I should no doubt be a regular nuisance on here, but if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's ridbensdale.com. No, it's not. Why did I say .com? Because I'm an idiot. It's ridbensdale, and maybe, just maybe, we might make it appear there. I don't know. James, please. Right, this is Ben Ridsdale, News at 10. Signing off. Ta-ta. My favourite one there. Good old outrun. Original put command there. Crazy Taxi. And the end of the part of the Crazy Taxi. plethora of candy cabs. Two outruns and a Thunderblade. Sounds like a sitcom. Don't want to go in there, it's the kitchen.
That could be any number of things, that. So once it goes in there, and then it disappears. Here we go. There we go. That's the power feed for it. Right, power feed there. That block of cables. Yeah, I can hear it clicking. That's speaker. So it's this one up here. So if I go like that, the whole board should die. The top board certainly does. Wouldn't surprise me if I got some dry directions with these connectors. And I think that one there is voltage to the bottom board. It is.
Two. 5.3.
Right, let's try the board again. I want to try and get this voltage up to about 4.7. Across here somewhere. So 4 down here, 7.4. What we got left?
4.43. 4.41.
Massive voltage drop across the cable. For some reason. That's grounding. Ah.
4.45.
4.45.
4.44.
We're right up here.
4.8.
4.8. I've got a massive voltage drop going on. I'm going to take this one just a fraction more.
Still 5.23, 5.3, 5.4. 5.4.
That's fine. 4.9.
4.9. 4.54.
Okay. Do I have? What have I got there? So I've got 5V there. Anything there?
Yeah, it's all over the place.
Yeah?
All over the place.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's a ground. Reset. But still nothing on the screen. Apart from... something should come up. Right, so give me tone. Go around the front for me and just watch the screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Anything happen at all?
No. Nothing. No glitches, no movement, no what?
No, not a beat. Doesn't even try. Okay.
No.
Right. That's fine. That connector seems fine there. So that set connector there. Into it. Mine is cranking up and we're getting raster, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
So at least it's cranking up and we're getting raster. What I'm not getting though is signal. So either the board's not generating a signal, something's wrong on these caps or something like that. Needs some reflow work.
Drop on the speaker.
Oh, that's the speaker connected there. That should be controls. This thing up here should be power. Didn't hear it go bong that time anyway.
No, it didn't.
get the grid on it before?
What?
No, did you get a grid on it before?
No.
Nothing, no?
No.
There's nothing glaringly off us on the boards, is there? That's
No.
burnt out.
Right, there's more wax down here. Which is in use. Go in the front door and see if there's a self-test switch in the coin panel area.
All I can see is a load of dip switches.
Really?
Yeah.
Hang on. Hang on.
And, is that for volume?
Ah, here we go. Yeah, that's volume, and there should be.
Yeah, I've got a light there.
Got it. Hang on. It's an AR3. It's a miniature AR3. Yeah, because it's a medium res, it's really difficult to do anything with. Yeah, we're clicking now. That should be just about enough now, that. What the fuck to load in the scramble? No, same though. Oh, glitch. So it's looking to go this time.
It's a dry joint, isn't it? Because you pull that panel out pretty far then when you soon
Right, so the good news is background graphics are okay.
Sorry about that.
Needs the monitor sorting out, but then again its brightness is up deliberately. Yeah, we've got a memory addressing problem here, I reckon.
I just thought the ragheads had bombed it.
You are?
So the ragheads had bombed it.
You can't say shit like that. Right, it's playing, but we're getting graphics corruption. So it's either got a bad EEPROM, which wouldn't surprise me, right? Because it's always the same places again and again and again. Text layer seems to be fine. Sprite layer even seems to be okay. On top of it, notice the fire hydrants are okay. Well, that's overlay text anyway.
Very loud. Paperboy.
I can't see what's going on, so. But where it's supposed to load all the tiles up and everything for the background, just if I can get that monitor just a fraction nicer, I turn the. How's that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, leave it at.
Yeah, much better. But I can't seem to get into test mode on it.
Monitor needs dropping about.
Yeah, that's the least of my problems. That.
Which is Paperboy Post-Apocalyptic Edition.
I think so.
Paperboy after the war.
Paper bomb.
Yeah, paper.
Let's try a reboot on it. Excuse me.
Oops, right.
Tune in again next week for another edition of The Back of Tony's Head.
I want to see if I can get it to test mode. So I've got it to there. I want to try and get the thing in test mode. Some games are a pain in the arse and they won't go straight in test mode. Atari games are usually alright. Nope.
It brought up another screen, but it's the same screen as before, I think.
Yeah. So it's got corrupted NV RAM there for the score table and everything. That's easy enough to sort out. Text layer's okay. Movable objects are okay.
It's just now.
It's background.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, that's a reasonably simple thing to have a look at least. To see, to start with. I'll turn it off. Come around here with the camera now. For everybody following at home, and if this makes it to the final edit. System 2 board, top end's the CPU, and this is the game cartridge, so similar to a System 1 except just bigger. Runs on a medium res monitor, pain in the arse to put on the bench because you need something that can cope with 25 kilohertz to be able to display the picture from it. At the moment I don't have a 25 kilohertz test monitor. I'm not sure if any of the video stuff that I've got will take 25. Not sure. I'll have to investigate that. Anyway, down in this bottom section here on the game cartridge side of it, some of these EEPROMs are going to be to do with background, some are going to be to do with game. I think the next job is I'm going to flip all those, just pop them all out the sockets and just give them a quick reseat and everything like that. None of them were crunching, but that's not to say they're not making bad contact in places. And the fact that the game is not crashing tells me it's nothing to do with program ROM, which again would be on here somewhere, I would imagine. Well, these are all labelled up as various Atari part numbers, so I think we'll just take all the EEPROM, all the socketed stuff, and just give it a clean and see if that helps to start with. And after that, then we'll have to throw all the EEPROMs at a ROM reader and see if the checksums match. So let's do that.
That's all, folks.
CPU area's all working fine. That's a good thing. What you should really do is take the whole thing off onto the bench, but I need to find out off somebody how I can display a 25 kHz picture on a bench setup. There we go. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Cool. I don't want to do that because it's easier to go and sit down somewhere and flip them out and work on rather than work on up in the air. I don't quite know where I'm going to sit down and work on them.
Yeah.
Well, hang on. Top of this flight case looks like a good, a viable option.
Oh, this is me, Ben, having a wander around. As you can see, I've powered Outrun up because, well, it's Outrun. I think one of my all-time favourites. Many happy memories back in the day of playing this as a kid and being dragged away from at least one cabinet. My mum and dad might disagree, but maybe my memory's cheating, but I definitely remember being out walk past an arcade and I'd hear because someone must have left it in, you know, I don't know what had gone on, but I can certainly remember hearing the you know, this and the so people were playing it and I would be drawn to it. Hang-On's never been a particular favourite of mine. I don't know why. I've never taken to it. I can play it, it's, you know, but it's never been one of my major things. It's never been one I've gone, oh look, there's a Hang-On machine in an arcade. Whereas with this beauty, I could, you know, as I've just said, I used to spend ages. I probably used to waste half my holiday money on Outrun or Gyrus, but mostly Outrun. We've got a turbo Outrun here. I might power that up in a minute. We've got an afterburner. I don't think that's, well, it's not, can't really get to it at the moment because we're getting ready for the launch. Get ready for the launch. I just thought I'd get that one in before somebody else did. Let's have a look at this chap. Well, they're not on. They're all your candy cabs. For those of you who didn't know, and from what I understand, these are your Japanese ones. They're still pretty big in Japan. As you notice, the guys have got Playboy, Paperboy even. Playboy, that'd be hell of an arcade game, wouldn't it? I've got Paperboy working to some extent. It seems to be glitching at a certain level. I tell you what, let's just have a look at these. What have we got here? We have a foreign power cable. That's why they're not spooled up. There really are some absolute beauties here. Now, the off-road machine needs some TLC apparently. I think that's going to be next. Like flies to it, I gravitate back to Outrun every time. I was here when I don't know if I was actually here the day it arrived, but the first time I came to the lair, it was sitting here, and it took at least, I think it was 4 of us to move it. Absolute monster, but a beauty. Golf, another one of my childhood games I used to love. What I'm going to do is I'm going to say ta-ta, and I'm going to have a look and see if I can power something else up. Let's watch me play this badly. can't play this game one-handed. Not very well. Here we go, I completely messed it up now. Wasn't me, I didn't do that. Who lands a helicopter on a road? This is why I should never ever be allowed to fly a helicopter. We now go live to a secret location where Mr. James Brindle prepares to give a statement.
A statement. The statement is, if you stick your camera against this screen, that I've solved the reset bug at least on this Paperboy. There was quite a number of bad joints that had built up on the back of the PCB, and it's so glitchy and I can't get the thing into test mode. For some reason I need to investigate the wiring. I think it's time to refer to the schematics for it, so my next problem is, can I get one of these boards which runs at medium res to run through a modern day, say, LCD panel or something like that. That's, I think, the next. I need to be able to put it on the bench, because try to work at it at the back of the cab, I'm going to get nowhere, and it requires at least, if you point the thing at the screen, I'll show you something quite interesting. So for all you old time computer nerds out there, this will be quite interesting to look at. If I just pull back on the stick here so it can't go forward, so you'll see it straight away, hopefully. Look here, see how basically where the screen comes down and then it starts there, does the problem? That's like it's getting to the end of a memory block and can't go any further. Anybody on a Commodore 64 would recognise that problem straight away as being sometimes a loading screen. But anyway, I managed to stop it now from crashing constantly, which is something it was doing. So I'm quite pleased about that, obviously. Keep occasionally losing the sounds, but I think that's again down to this memory addressing issue, because then they'll come back again. Oh, and we've just got a glitch, and it decided to kill itself. So there could be some dodgy piece of wire. So when you, well, the control panel's not secured, which isn't a good thing. Yeah, I think looking at that, some kind of issue there. Oh. Basically, if I shake it, kind of thing, will it reset? And then it says no. So, monitor needs a cap kit. This is all sort of quite common stuff down the left hand side. Sort that out later. Hey. Anyway, who wants to look behind the Paperboy controller? There's your chance. Not a lot behind it. Couple of pots. You've got a left and right pot there. Actuator. This cog here turns a cog here which is connected to this pot here. That's your left and right. and then somewhere inside the top of the handlebars, flip it back over. That's for anybody who's interested. Anybody in our group who's interested. Anyway, so under here there'll be a similar kind of arrangement. There'll be a large cog somewhere there that's turning pot and then goes backwards and forwards. Anyway, next steps. Probably take the board back home and look at it there.
Answers on a postcard to Multicoloured Swap Shop, BBC Television Centre, Wood Lane, London W12 8QT. Oh no, we're back at Outrun again. But this time we've got to do a job on it because, let me show you. This speaker here is, I think the phrase is intermittent. So, Chief Surgeon James is going to come and have a tinker. And we shall see what we shall see. As you can see there, the test screen's already up. Colour looks a bit funny to me, but could be the screen's just too dark. And you can hear Tony whistling the pages from CFAX soundtrack in the background.
We've all been whistling, walking on beaches, haven't we?
Yeah.
Walking on the beach. Don't sing anymore because otherwise YouTube might flag it.
Yeah.
Get charged for copyright infringement.
Yeah.
Right. So the problem with this, right, there we go, there's a nice flat top cap. So the problem here is that okay, so I've got hiss coming to that means the amp's working. Sega's best cab they ever made, in my opinion.
Definitely, I have
also the most unserviceable machine in the planet.
Surely, R3.
Shirley.
I thought R360 would be more unserviceable than this baby.
Guessing it.
If you don't know what R360 is, fans, then you just, be blissful in your ignorance.
Right, is that the top speakers? Yeah, it's there. Yeah. Okay.
That's working now.
Is it?
Yeah.
But when I do that, they're definitely working.
That one's working, definitely.
That's not now.
No.
Outrun soundtrack for the hard of hearing there.
I am.
What?
That's the back speaker that's working there.
That one.
Yeah, the one on the back of the seat.
Right. That was working then, whatever you did.
What was?
I don't know, just before.
Should be all of them, huh? One or both?
One.
If you listen very close, there's hiss on this speaker. Hiss means the amplifier is sending to it. Really should adjust the monitor. Stand clear. Motor is warming up. Oops, my finger slipped.
Oh no, James's finger slips. That means he's got to play it. That's the RGP rule.
Get ready.
Yeah, do-over, mulligan. Oh, you suck music. Once again, our top surgeons at RGP Central are about to prepare for surgery. Today's patient, or this patient even, is Off-Road. Oh, I wonder what you're doing. No, that's what you do. It's a driving game. Don't remember this one myself. Although probably if it got going, I'd probably go, oh yeah, I know the one.
It's another nice 3-player game to have. After the Hot Rod proved so popular the other week at Blackpool, it's a shame not to have this one running. Right, so what we're going to do is go. I think Mark's actually put it all back together. Oh, he has. That lad. He's fucking godsend. Right, let's have a look in the back.
So what's wrong with this one then, Dr. Brindle?
Well, I don't know. But basically, right, so it's important to note, this cabinet was given to us with a spare PCB and everything by Ben76 from Gemma Plus and UK VAC. I'm very grateful for him basically donating it to us. It was for sale, and when I asked him about it, he said, you can have it. So, like, that's a huge deal, basically. So, apparently the monitor works, because that's been serviced, and it's the PCB that's not good, but there's a spare PCB. And what I'm going to try and do is make one good board out of two boards potentially, or at least try and narrow down the fault. It could be RAM, it could be ROM, it could be anything. So the first challenge is going to be I've got to get into this back door, which looks like it needs a key, which I may or may not have the key for. So we'll do that first. We'll get inside and have a look at what's going on.
Right.
Yeah. Toad manages to get in the back.
Yep.
Scouser breaks in.
There was a spare PCB set for this.
We just had that a minute ago.
Oh, did you?
Down the bottom.
Oh, that's definitely the spare one.
I don't know, that was on top.
That was on top, yeah.
Bring it over here, I don't think that's the spare one.
No, it's alright, because that's a different board set altogether, isn't it?
Yeah, I was going to say.
That's, yeah, it's a different, that's not as sure.
So let's check where all this stuff goes. So that's the video, there's that, power to that, there's grounding for that.
Okay.
Anode cap's on securely up there, net card is all in position, here's a power transformer, right. Is power coming back down here somewhere? Yes it is, that's good. 240's tapped off that, so I suppose the thing would be, how do we power the thing up? Yeah. We will need, guess what we're going to need?
An extension.
Well, do the thing.
I'll go and get it. Am I going?
Fan's working on. Monitor.
Yeah, monitor's on.
Gel bars.
Isn't it so much nicer without the track noises running on outrun?
Yeah. Okay, so we've got a dead CPU by the sound of it then. I reckon. Right, video connectors there, again a 0.156, there's 0.156 there. Grab me test meter off the toolkit, let's check voltage.
That's a look at the guts for all of you that are interested in looking at guts of machines.
Take her around the front, Ben. Show how the part works. Sort of booting up.
Yeah, I've shown the screen. It's Off-Road Matrix Edition by the looks of it. And it's James...
It's thrown on the top of Puckman, mate. You were just near it, behind outrun.
I've got it.
Ben's got it.
Yeah. There you go. Right. As James said, Hot Rod was especially popular at Play this year. So having...
I'll show where it's buried, where it lives in between.
Yeah.
All that from it there. Yeah. And I also need you to hold the thing there, just points at that connector for me.
Right, let's go hunting for it. Where are you? Forsooth, where art thou, Hot Rod?
That's fine. Absolutely no problem with it. It's there. 74 series chip.
As you can see, it's all a bit higgledy-piggledy.
What showing? It's the same video. There's 2 layers to this board set, you see.
Oh where can Hot Rod have gone? Oh where can it be? There it is. Buried in the dark recesses of the RGB archive. See, there's a steering wheel. You know what, I'd look mightily stupid if it turns out, oh, that isn't it. Oh, it is. I think it is. So yeah, buried away in the recesses. I think we could quite easily say that was one of RGB's most popular games at Play. Wonderful game, great little game. And that brings us to the end of another day at the lair in our secret location. James and Tony are about to move a battlezone cabinet. And here's Tony now. Hello! He says hello! It's just been a good day. I think James is pleased with what he's got done. There's a few boards that need tinkering with. And they're coming back with us now. So, here for your delectation is the 2014 comedy classic 2 Men with a battlezone cabinet.
Yeah, what you do is basically you put your hands underneath it. Right. And then you have to kind of lift a little bit. That's it, just to get it over the step. There you go. Right, put your hands against the front of it so you've got the force of it. Right. And I can carry that weight like that. Got it? Again. Ready? Yeah. That's it. Up and turn. That's it. And you step down that one. Do exactly the same thing. Ready? Yeah. Right, 1, 2, 3. First step.
Okay, second step, good. Okay. Got one.
Back.
Well, up you are.
Bit further forward. Well, that kind of wraps it up for today. It's silly o'clock at night already. We've been here for about 8 or 9 hours. Me and Ben want to play a new game called God My Guts Are Rumbling and Starving and Want Something to Eat. So we're going to sign off now. We've got quite a bit done. We've even had a look at 2 crazy taxi machines today. One that was supposed to be my fault, but it looks like it's something to do with its power supply, and our one that has no top end sound on it. So, and that's going to be it. And of course, the scoreboard on Outrun Deluxe is getting bigger and bigger with my name down it, and Ben keeps trying it. We'll also try to fix one of the speakers on that as well. Anyway, so we're going to sign off until the next time on whatever we're going to call this, a day at the arcade, I think, or something like that.
Yep.
So until then, see you soon. Don't forget to subscribe.